Good morning. Well, good morning? Yes, it's still morning. It's 10. I'm half an hour early because I have been up for a while and I decided that I got things set up. So, we're gonna stream. We're gonna game. We are doing Act 5 of the Nahida. Well, we're doing Act 5 of the Archon, the last Archon quest. So I really wanted to get this one done before the Wanderer drops, which is going to be that new character slash an old character. New character as in playable character. New as in playable. So, this whole week since Monday, I have been working on the other parts. So yesterday I finally finished the last part, which I am kind of sad that I didn't record because it was a good one. The last one with with Sino in them. But yeah, so today I am seeing so many things. What do we need to do? Oh, I've already done this, so I don't know why you have to tell me again. I do have the quest there, but we're gonna do this. It's Act 5. It's the long one. It's the one with the boss that I am scared of doing. Hi, do look good. How are you? I'm up early. Well, early, sort of. Oh, I should put that as
Has everyone
photo.
arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Pre-farming
Let's
for
do it then.
Iota. Oh,
Please.
oh my god, yes.
Wait a moment.
That is one that I also need to do.
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
I want him
What do you
and
mean?
Raiden Shogun because I don't have either
Promise
one
me
of
that
them,
you won't
which
commit
means
to anything too
either
reckless.
I can pull out
What do you think?
good 50-50 pulls when their banner shows up, or Jane's gonna be spending some money.
Okay.
This is why I'm no longer a free-to-play player. It's because of goddamn banners. Traru-san? I kind of want the Wanderer. I kind of think he's going to be interesting to play. I think he would be interesting to play. Kind of really want him. I've saved a lot of my Primo Gems, so
Grandma,
It's all a bunch
is
of
King
nonsense.
Deshret really gonna come back from the dead?
I'm very concerned about pulling them. But as soon as I saw that Raiden Shogun was one of them, I was like, hell yeah, because I don't have her. I would love her. So, and then I saw Iyoto and I was like, yes, yes, please. Both.
As worrying as it can get.
Above? Up above.
Grandma, is King Deshret really
I mean, that's
gonna
kind
come
of the
back from the
reason
dead?
I also pulled for Tartaglia, this last banner, was because I didn't have him and I wanted him. Do I use him? Yes. I'm glad. Can I give him? Yeah. So, I do too. I have Ito too. I just don't
Everyone's
use
here so
Ito
early.
as much as I thought
Why
I
isn't
would.
anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
I think Ito is still at a level 20
Are you ready?
on my account. Like, Cookie is one of the ones that I use all the time, and Cookie is like a level 80, and
Very
Ito just
well.
sits there at level 20 just hanging out. It's just like, I feel bad
Are you sure this is gonna work?
because I got them at the same time, but then I'm also like, I don't use Ito as much as I use Cookie.
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk.
By the
and
way,
move to the
how's
next
your story
point.
going?
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of.
Good.
Catch you all later. Come on, don't
Second
give me
chapter's
that
almost-
face. I know what you're going to
Nice.
say. I'll be careful.
That's
I was
what I
reading this
wanted
morning
to
on
hear.
AO3 this
Take care.
morning before I decided to stream, so
Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
is that an I or a J? Whatever.
Paimon's a little worried.
Not concerned about that.
Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
I really think I should
To be honest, I feel the same.
get back into
But
writing.
you're already some of the most
but
capable people I know.
I'm
So,
so
you have
tired
my
these
trust.
days. Just like so tired.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Especially recently.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're
Yes.
safe can the plan be successful. So
Hand
please,
guards. Oh
take care.
no. The one that I hate the most right now is Layla. Because I'm trying to ascend Layla
You're
at some
welcome.
point.
and thank you for
And it's
taking my
the-
advice.
Oh, what
Good
is it? The
luck.
flying guard?
With everything,
Is it the flying guard?
I'll be here in the village praying for you.
God, what is the thing that Layla has? Layla. Genshin. She has. There's something that you have to. And it's a flying one.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes.
Steam Labs, what are you doing? For the love of peace sake. Oh my god, Steam Labs, what are you doing? I forget the Sunshine material. Oh, the
You need to watch out for
perpetual caliber.
earthquakes and sandstorms.
The perpetual caliber. I have to like constantly do. Oh, hello, Shat Gaming. How are you? Thank you for the follow. What was the thing? Oh yeah, the Layla. I have to farm for Layla stuff, and I'm like annoyed about it because the perpetual caliber is the one that like takes me the forever, and then finding the lotuses.
You
You
need to watch out for
freaking
any
wander
signs
all
of earthquakes
over
and sandstorms.
Sumeru because it's only near water. It's like similar to Nahida's stuff that you have to farm for. I'm just like, I don't want to like wander. So that's usually what I do during. Why am I on this team? Why are we doing this team, Jane? My regular team. Who let the dog out? What did you do doing that?
Clouds are like picture frames in the sky.
Where am I going? I'm going this way. Right? Up higher. Oh, there it is. Who let the dogs out?
Sounds good.
You know, there are
I'll
some
go
of the
make some
funniest
preparations.
achievements that they have that are like the
Okay.
hidden ones that I didn't know about.
I'll hit them.
Aw, you let a dog out of the
Have you
trap
finished
cage?
saying your goodbyes?
That's cute though.
Yeah. Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, I understand.
Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
Paimon.
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our
Paimon.
situation. We all have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
So when I was doing like all the other parts of this storyline during this week, I was just getting really annoyed with Paimon because Paimon just like kept talking, and I was like, Paimon, you need to shush.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
And I'm beginning concerned that I'm gonna
Of course. Compared
annoyed
to the
with Paimon
mercenaries,
again.
I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them.
Oh
Even
my God,
among
Paimon,
members of the same
sometimes, Paimon,
species,
you
some
need
will
to
exhibit
cool
far
it.
more potential than others.
This
Calm
guy.
down, Paimon.
Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? Admit you have a good
Yeah.
memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge.
Oh.
But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution? It's definitely possible. Either one.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the
Oh,
sandstorms.
Irminsul.
At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge.
Wait,
She probably even knows about
why do you
that.
think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
Contained within it the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukadafaka. She said the key to saving Irminsul is...
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
I'm really concerned about the boss that's coming up.
In that case,
But that's
it's
not
to
for a
make
while.
sure we're still on track. I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
I love this
Where are we
storyline.
To an Eremite base.
Oh. Okay. where are we going? Which one is... I guess that's the easier way. We'll see. I've watched some other, like, YouTubers. Wait, haven't we been here already? Yes, I have. But I watched a couple other YouTubers play this. And I realized that was going to be a long time. Oh, just
It's all
Nahida.
good. Whatever the boss says.
I need you to take a good jump. Something like,
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing
why are
here?
they still there?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Oh, well.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction?
Why?
What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh?
What? The?
More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
This
I was a
man.
little scared.
This
like,
man, I
very,
swear to
very
you.
furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with,
Uh-huh.
Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save
Right.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Sure,
Good.
yeah.
Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
That is sus,
You
yo.
want us to record our conviction
Why?
into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
You and me, Paimon.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick,
I'll have to come home, please.
self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Do you know
I
how
don't
many
see the
times I
point you're
had
trying to
screamed
make.
at the TV, at my computer, TV/computer screen, going like, why are you not a playable character yet? Why are you not a playable character yet? I want him to be a playable character. I want Dehi to be. I want her to
Imagine
be.
this. We have orchestrated our
Her
plan
to be a
and
playable
successfully
character. I'm
rescued
like,
Lesser Lord
I'm
Kusanali.
annoyed.
As a
I'm
result,
so
we have
annoyed
changed
with,
Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything
and
went
not
without a
having
hitch,
them
and
as playable
everyone
characters
recognizes
yet.
and praises
It's
our
like,
achievements.
why? They need to be. I'll have them
Now,
in my
open
party.
your eyes. Here.
What's this?
I mean, look at his outfit.
Read it out loud.
Although you don't quite understand the purpose of the recording.
It's done.
Okay. What a
Is your head
fascinating
okay?
experience.
Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
Why do I keep finding foul in the middle of
doing
lakes?
Paimon doesn't get it.
Why do you keep finding foul in the middle of
And
lakes?
that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
What do you mean?
Because I do the same thing.
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time,
Also,
what do you think you'd become?
A fool?
Hoyoverse.
A machine?
Why?
A slave to orders.
Why?
And that's why rules
Do
are
you
so
make
important.
the outfit
In
at least
addition, those who
Alhaitham's
understand the
outfits
rules can
show off
delineate
a lot
boundaries
of
and identify gray areas.
this area?
But why would you need to identify
Then
the
again, I
gray
also question that
areas?
with Ito's.
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous
outfit?
zones can be very interesting.
So wrong.
One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway,
I like him though.
That's enough chit
I
chat.
mean,
I'm going to take those two
yeah,
to
I
work on
like
some
him
small
though.
projects.
Even though he
You
can be
head
a
to
little bit
Caravan
annoying,
Rebop
but
and
then
start
it's
preparing
like
for the next step.
I would probably be doing the same thing.
Small projects?
Yeah, small projects. What?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Like what modifications? Okay. 2. Where is that? Where is it? How can I climb up there? Okay, I should not get distracted by that. I can come back here and get it later. At least it's kind of marked. Not the best mark though. Where are we going next? Oh my god, I'm dreading next week because next week is speaking exam next week. That means I have to give out speaking exams to my first and
I
second
thought
years.
we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
Oh god,
The
not
plan
these
is
two.
too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
My biggest concern about the speaking exams next week
Alhaitham's
is the
plan
fact
is
that
even more
I have to
radical
sit
than I
there
imagined.
one-on-one with the students.
Why are
And
you
last
guys
time I did that
arguing?
with the third years,
My
I
friend,
got a cold,
you're just in time. Why don't you
which
help
thank
me
God
persuade
wasn't
Sino?
COVID.
He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work
But
out a plan
dude,
at the
did
meeting.
that scare the hell
As
out of me.
mercenaries, you're
'Cause
familiar with the local
literally I
environment.
had like a fever and
so you'll
second
take
thing
care
I
of
was
the
I had the
specifics.
flu. So
But then, you
I
went
don't
to
want that again.
Alhaitham for suggestions.
and I
Had
mean
I
I'm
known
still kind of
Alhaitham would
recovering.
give
My,
you
like,
those
my
kinds of
throat's still kind of like
suggestions,
it's
I
clogged,
would not
but
have agreed to the
still,
plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same
don't
side.
want to
here.
catch whatever
Don't
my
you?
students get. gotten.
Mercenaries
It was
place
so
a lot
bad
of
when
importance on their
when I was
bonds of
sick
friendship.
last month, and I
But
took like a
also
weekend
will
off
not
from
hesitate
streaming,
to make
'cause I was just not
sacrifices if they
feeling
deem the situation to be sufficiently
great.
dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Ooh, wow, Sino.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
Okay.
Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra.
Okay.
We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
Yeah.
You can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
Thing is we're still getting
That
like
also
notifications
sounds
of
like something
how many
Alhaitham told
people
you.
have been
Am I
infected
right?
by COVID in like cities. They no longer
know
telling
how
you like
dangerous this
descriptions,
plan is?
but
Of course he
cities.
does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but
Yeah.
this
Ah.
can get the job done. He also said
Let's
that
see.
with the help of
Good me,
Sino
good
and
me,
the
good me.
Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people.
And so the
I
city
think
that I
you need a
am
number of valid
has,
points.
as
It's
of
my own
today,
choice to trust you.
423 cases
If I make the arrests alone,
of COVID.
I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt.
It's just
But
like
I
it's
can't
never
guarantee
ending.
that kind of discipline from the guards. To
This
make
is
the
also
whole
why I
thing more
don't go out
convincing,
as often as I
you'll
used
need to resist to some degree.
It's just,
Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove.
is that more than
I'm
the other
okay with the
cities?
deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
My city has more than the other cities. Like the
I
next
can't believe a Matra
two
would actually
are-
care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can
Let's see.
say that people like you are hard to come by.
Wuhang.
I've
Wuhang
always treated my
has
allies with honesty
394.
and respect. They have the right to know
And-
important things like this.
Is that Gimchon?
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I think that's Gimchon. That's 383 cases. That's just, you know, delightful. There are no other way.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should restrict documentation of.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show
Yeah,
you the
lend us
determination
support,
of us
you
desert
know?
dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and
Things
those
I
of
do
King
while,
Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Waiting.
Okay, you
Listening.
have a deal.
So many
Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby.
Oh.
You can find them there.
Hello. And okay, so just beat them up, I guess. Sure. Boink. 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 Ah, not a boink.
Because things are so.
Wait.
ergo
Oh,
they are
upper
such.
above. Hello.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location.
Like, I would
According to
never
the
be able to do
Academia's
that.
Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations,
I
I
would
have the
be
right to
sitting
ask
in
for
the
the
sideline
cooperation of
grinning
Caravan
so
Rebot.
hard.
Ah, of course,
So
of course.
hard.
Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain El Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Akhmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible.
Oh.
And treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Well, snap.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
That is.
Because I trust you.
Aww. I'm glad I got to,
Paimon
you know,
can't
when I
believe you're
did.
still in the
I don't
mood to
use him as
chat.
often as I
This
used
whole
to
thing is
when I
Paimon's
first got
scared
him, but I'm
stiff.
glad I got him.
Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
Maybe.
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
Yeah, how?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power
he's
of
not
the
wearing an
Akasha,
Akasha.
it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Huh? What? Huh?
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
Okay.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic.
My
But
computer
can
says
you
it's 35
guarantee that
Fahrenheit.
every experience of the same joy or pain would
My
be
apartment
equally
says it's
intense? How can our feelings and
20
opinions
degrees
be predictable
Celsius
down
outside,
to the
which
letter
means it's
in
probably
every
like
single
0
instance?
outside.
Sino,
Winter
in
has
the
finally
past,
come
you've always worked alone.
in South Korea.
In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team.
It's really early
And
for
I
my
believe the
neighbors to
Akasha
be
hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it.
pounding upstairs.
Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data.
Oh.
So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Huh. Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
You also are
Is
not
that
wearing
so?
an Akasha.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Yeah, Paimon.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
In the words of One-Eye Moody.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your
Oh, no.
presence here.
Bad or good?
I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Construct beep.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the...
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no
Paimon.
need for flattery.
Seriously.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, wait. We have to wait 2 days?
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Tell me 2 days passes by. Oh, I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that. Son of a biscuit. Oh, wait. While we're waiting, I see a purple thing. I go to purple thing. I'm betting you this viewpoint is of that. Ooh, chest. Oh, I knew you were.
A new punching bag.
I see everything.
Motion to compel. Yeah. Let me weave you a verse. Time to act. Body and mind.
You want need.
Time to go.
Oh, who is he?
Our bond is...
Will we meet again?
My goodness. I just wanted this very common chest.
Remarkable condition.
Alright, so what do we got? I'm pretty sure I need those for like Sino and Candace? Okay. God, what time? I forgot what time. Teleport. We'll go here. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure, but no, I'm not pretty sure. You're not gonna tell me the time. We'll poop you. Okay. That's tomorrow. I can go the day after tomorrow. Let's 5. I want to say it's gonna be 7. Confirm.
Time for the operation. Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
Oh, nope.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, no, it's not close enough.
I see everything.
That is not a lot of people.
Look, over there. Our helpers have arrived already. Let's hurry over.
wait a moment.
Oh, it's you.
Oh gosh, pardon.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Okay.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Like... how many?
Halt!
Oh, I thought I was going to be balancing.
What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life,
All this pretending.
I advise you to
All this
surrender.
pretending.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers!
I like how it's
For
5
that
on
slight,
5.
let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Wait. I'm supposed to battle? Defeat them. Okay. Wait, what the? Y'all just need to cool it.
Share my knowledge.
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind.
Ah. I'm gonna use this cookie.
Incinerate!
Everyone hold hands.
No, my sword! Boom, boom!
Oh, more? Oh my god.
I see everything.
Snap, I just used one.
Ring cutter! Breath of the flame! Incinerate! Our bond is strong!
Okay.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
I mean the 5.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Okay, that went well. A furious looking.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk
Paimon,
elsewhere.
keep quiet sometimes, you know? Paimon, just... Okay. What are we
This part of the
discussing?
plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Probably is annoyed.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
Dia.
Go join up with
That's
her.
her name. I
She
want
will need
her
you to
be a
introduce her to
playable
Tainari.
character. I would love her to be a
Speaking of
playable
which,
character.
is it really?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
I mean, like, I watched videos of Sino's voice actor streaming on, like, Aether's channel and stuff like that. He's hilarious, but they do a lot of he does a lot of bad jokes, like really bad dad jokes, and it's like, dude, this is so bad, but I love it though. But the one actor, so recently I decided to look up Zhongli.
It's about time.
Rex Manning.
Didn't you say our part of the plan
I
is
always
the
wanted
most
to say
important
Rex
of all?
Manning.
Here you come rolling in late.
Rex Lapis.
In the time it took you to get here, I already
voice
did
actor.
5 laps around the place, down 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
So nice. And then I looked at all the roles he played. There are so many like video games that he's played in. I've
I
heard
just
of
wanted
it,
to
and
fix
I'm
your
like,
attitude and rub it in a little.
I love
After
you.
all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got
so many
important
video
stuff to
games
take
and
care
so
of.
many anime where he has dubbed the Japanese version or the English version of the Japanese. Just good. So good.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop.
Okay.
All joking aside,
seriously,
I'm glad you're here.
She needs
Let's
to
get
be a
moving
playable
and take
character.
care of this as soon as
I
possible.
would pull on her banner.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
Okay. So
according
what
to
are
the
we going
plan,
to do?
we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we
Tainari
learn,
or
we'll make
Tinari?
any necessary... The sages have placed spies
should I do
everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Oh, she's so
Come
sweet.
on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
It has been
There are
very
many
stressful
kinds of
the last couple
smiles,
days.
but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis Di.
Who? Oh. Paris M for map, Jane. M for map. Wait, wasn't this the area where we ran into the guards? Oh, maybe didn't record that. But this was the area where we ran into the guards, I think, at one point. Yes. after
He's over
kind
there.
of save Nahida.
Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me.
Ooh, where are we going?
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
His tail.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Kind of blue
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
hair. Oh.
He left already?
I like how they both folded their arms
Yeah,
at the same
he
time.
came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Yeah.
Sino, you say?
Yes.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite
that
having just
bad?
met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point.
Okay.
The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Oh, he wanted to take Hypatia again. Okay.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Ooh, but
Yes.
she just
He told me
recently
his
did.
return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Ooh.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're
I wonder
asking,
if he's going to be a playable
I
character.
assume you have something to say.
Like
Since you asked,
child.
I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Why do you want to take her to Snezhnaya?
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
What?
Would that be
why
agreeable
do you want
to
her
you?
though?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation.
True that.
Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Oh, he is.
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that Just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest.
Oh.
It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Kind of what makes him hot.
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Are you sure he hasn't, like, you know, snuck out and took her?
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return.
Our
Luckily,
return?
there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
So will you, mate. So will you. Even though you're hot. In a very insane way. So will you.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
Yeah.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation.
Dude, I can't wait till
From his tone,
Saya's open.
I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
Sort of.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Okay.
Thanks. Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's
Me
okay.
neither.
I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
What do you mean, because of you?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Oh, that's fine.
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
Wait, but
I can
Paimon
do
never
that.
said anything about that.
But I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation
what?
becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say.
True that.
I know what I'm doing. On that note,
At least
aren't
he has
you
morals.
also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
That sounds what it sounds like. Okay.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him.
Trust your senses.
Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Interesting.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Interesting.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him.
Jeanette.
Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
You know, Paimon?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry.
Or he's alone.
It's just as I thought.
What are you doing, woman?
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
And
to the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Okay.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Okay. I just thought I was a little annoying, so I decided to hit that. Okay. Port Ormos. Which way? Okay. Please, I didn't die as I fell down the wall.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, it seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention.
Yeah, Paimon.
The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Ooh, oh.
The doctor is on that boat.
Yeah, I could see
So he
that.
told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Get higher. Now, how do you want me to get? Oh. Can I climb? Nope, that's not good. Ooh.
This place will
I was gonna
do.
get caught there.
We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Doing the whole like hiding thing. Usually takes me like 3 or 4 times to do that.
Uh-oh.
Did he see us?
He saw us.
Well, Paimon, you keep talking.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
Oh,
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
Oh, great.
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
Excellent.
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
So this was a trap.
Yeah.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
I knew that.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to...
Let's go!
Okay, back. Teleport. What are we gonna do now?
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Party's DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
How is the...
I've
what?
done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well,
Your
you
mustache
only
will
have your
lead to
harbinger to
unnecessary trouble.
blame.
That's what's gonna happen.
I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and
Ooh, are we
safety
gonna
of the
play as
scholars
Tighnari?
who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia.
Oh, so he already knew. Yeah, he obviously knew.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia! Keep dreaming!
Yes, Tighnari! Beat him up!
Stay right there. Let's move.
No, my sword!
This isn't good.
A minor setback. Stop right there.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
No escape.
Guess so soon. We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Okay, dokie. But I have a feeling they're going to still try to get her.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's
Okay, Paimon's just stop talking.
Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
So, you think this is over?
Seriously?
The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness
Wow, is this man
with
full of
me.
himself? But I still kind of like
Who are you
him.
talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right?
I know you must be
Paimon,
curious.
shut up
I might as
sometimes.
well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details.
We'll
Do
see.
you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that
Man,
humanity's worship of
he's
gods
just really butthurt
is a
about his
combination
mom.
of blasphemy and exaltation.
Raiden Shogun,
It's
you did a
truly
number on him.
laughable.
And then his friend, and then the child that died. But
yes,
definitely started with Raiden.
What is it?
Mom did some bad stuff. Understandable though.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean?
Remain yourself, you will become a new greater Lord Uraraka for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, will you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Because
But
she
you're wrong.
does actually care.
I'm different from all of you.
Okay.
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
Raiden, you really did a
Just
number
think
on
about
him.
a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools
really
and your
need to go
futile
to
struggles
therapy.
is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth.
But neither do you.
It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
Oh my goodness.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Wow. So needs therapy.
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
Yeah, if you really protect her.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
Seems like the doctor.
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
I hope you build.
The doctor has never known his place.
Wow.
Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
What do we do? Also. Oh. So what was I sparkly thing? Okay. Where? Oh.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Oh, that's never good.
All the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
I'm
Why are
really
you
sorry.
sorry?
Might have tried to return. Yeah.
It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Let's go. Let's go
Hey,
inside.
didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Yeah, let's do that because.
Thank goodness she's fine.
For now.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
Yeah, mate.
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
Meeting the doctor to encounter the Balladeer while checking up on Hypatia.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the
She's
doctor
so
really
pretty.
did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
She is pretty, though. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness is connected to the Balladeer, and she's seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm not
Have you
really
noticed?
sure.
The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with
Wait.
lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone
Number
benefits
8
him
or
as
number
well as
9?
us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Tighnari.
Thank you for the help, Tighnari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
All right, Grand Bazaar.
Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.